Assembling the encoder and decoder. After creating the individual components of the transformer, the next step is to assemble them into the encoder and decoder. Encoder. The encoder takes the input sequence and converts it into a weighted embedding that the decoder can use to generate output. The encoder is constructed as follows. Embedding layer converts the input tokens into vector representations. Positional encoder adds positional information to the embeddings to maintain the order of tokens. Residual connection feeds into a normalization layer. Self-attention mechanism compares each embedding against others to determine their similarity and relevance. Normalization layer ensures stable training by normalizing the output of the self-attention mechanism. Residual connection feeds into another normalization layer. Feed-forward network captures higher-level features of the input sequence. Normalization layer ensures the output remains within a reasonable range. Now, let's take a look what decoder does. The decoder takes the weighted embedding produced by the encoder to generate output. Example, the tokens with the highest probability based on the input sequence. The decoder's architecture is similar to the encoders, with a few key differences. 2 self-attention layers. The decoder has an additional self-attention layer compared to the encoder. There are 2 types of self-attention. Masked multi-head attention uses causal masking to prevent comparisons against future tokens. Encoder decoder multi-head attention. Each output token calculates attention scores against all input tokens better to establish the relationship between the input and output. This cross-attention mechanism also employs causal masking to avoid influence from future output tokens. In the next lesson, I will talk about decoder structure. Stay tuned. Keep learning. Subscribe to our YouTube channel www.codingscientist.com.